I had to start over. I hope my internet doesn't mess up again. I had to go out and start another opening because something is going wrong. I don't know what it is because I know my internet at my house is working pretty good, but maybe it's in the live stream. I don't know. It gave me an error saying that I was losing connection. So I started over and I'm saying, welcome to Babe Solo's channel. Hit the like button, subscribe if you have not done so, and share. You're welcome to do so. It's free. And my discussion is about Tiffany Henyard. Does she believe she's not going to jail? That's my question about Tiffany Henyard. That's the question. I'm going to put it up. Let me put it in big caps. Hi, Shona. Good evening, everyone. Oh, good evening, Shona. Good to have you here. Yeah, I wanted to talk about Tiffany Henyard, because of her actions, how we see her on every time she appears. She holds herself as being jolly, laughable, dancing. Keep doing this dance like this, playing her music, Ain't No Stopping Me Now, or other music, she got going on. And I just want to hear you guys' opinion on, do you believe that she thinks she's not going to jail? Do you believe Tiffany believe that she's not going to jail? That's the topic. Yes. I'm asking this question because the way she's carrying herself, the way she acts amongst the public. Hi, Common Sense. Hey. I'm having a discussion tonight about Tiffany Henyard. And it's about, do you believe that Tiffany thinks she's not going to jail? That's the question. And when I twist it around, I'll say it this way also. Do you think Tiffany Henyard believes she's not going to jail? I need somebody to speak on that. Yeah, because that's a good question. The reason why I asked that question is because of the way she's carrying herself. Shona said, I really believe it's possible that she doesn't believe she's going to prison. She's such a narcissist and believes she is untouchable. I like that, Shona. That is nice. I really, really like that answer. Yes. Yes, I really like that because it's something seriously wrong with Tiffany. I'm serious. Because when we watched that video that she did the giveaway, and I noticed Kamal is in every step she makes. I was looking at the video. The newscast was trying to talk to her, and I see Kamal just walking every step. like that's his shadow. Well, you know what? They might be like Bunny and Clyde. Kamal and Tiffany, because they stick together. You hear me? Them two sticks together. Because I was looking at the video and I noticed him. He's in every screenshot. She could be walking fast, laughing, moving, running. That man be right there. Wow, he's a diehard for her. Seriously. Yes, a diehard. Common Sense, you have anything to say about this? Do you think Tiffany believes she will not go to jail? I wanted to put my question at the top, but I didn't want to lose my screen. It happens. Every time I do that, I lose the whole screen. So I don't want to put the question up, but I will ask the question. Shauna said, I truly hope I'm wrong and she has made arrangements for her daughter. You know what? She appears very confident. She does, Common Sense. That's what I'm talking about. On the video, she shows herself as if nothing is happening, as if she did anything wrong. I'm serious. And I've been looking at all the stuff I've been posting, especially about these companies that was on it with her. They investigating them. When that man came and said that they spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars into this company, and the company was corrupt itself. So the money is going everywhere. I'm serious. That money is going everywhere. So that's why I was wondering, do you think Tiffany believes she will not go to jail? I'm going to tell you how I think about it. I think she is confident, like Common Sense said. Hi, Laura. How you doing? Hi, Mike. Good evening. Tiff does not think she is going to jail. However, she is going to jail for 7 years. Oh, wow. And then who was that? Who's the other person? Oh, Shauna. She was I believe she was speaking about her daughter. You know, Shauna, I don't know what to say because when they go to prison, they don't care if you got children. They don't care. When you commit these crimes, they're gonna take you. They're gonna take you no matter what. You know, it is sad for her daughter. Yes, it is. I'm better. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm good. Oh, Laura, I'm glad you are better. Yeah, yeah. So, I don't know who this person is. Talking about you got Wi-Fi in your ghetto, Laura. You know, I just so tired of people that comes on and wants to just knock on other people. I hope you're joking, and I hope you guys know each other already or something. You know, when everybody keep going to these different chat rooms, you do meet people. So the one named Beluga, I don't know if you know Laura by name to answer that question and why it got to be ghetto. Oh, really? Thank you for telling me. If you don't straighten up, he got to go. This is not the channel for it. Thank you, Mike. Yeah. So if he's trolling, why do they do that? I don't get these people that like to troll. They want to come in. I think this is what they want to do. They want to take us off the subject of what we're talking about and talk about them. Come on. Nah, nah. Give me a timeout. I'm gonna give you timeout. I'm gonna see how you act. I'm gonna give you timeout for 5 minutes. If you come back in talking crazy, it's not gonna be no more. So I timed him out for 5 minutes because I don't need nobody distraction on what I'm talking about. I was asking him, do you think Tiffany believes she would not go to jail? And Shona brought up about her daughter, you know, and I'm going to tell you from what I've seen of what I've been seeing out there in the world, they don't care what you got going on. When they pick you up and they take you away. That's what I have seen. A lot of people have gone to prison. And them celebrities, when they go to prison, to me, I think they be living large in there. They be having all kind of nice stuff, they TVs, and they don't even feel like they away from home. Yeah, yeah. But you know what? Did you guys notice the last video with the giveaway food? And she was out there doing dancing all like this and talking about ain't no stopping me now. I saw a man drive up in the car. He gives her a kiss. But then I saw the residents of Lansing, Lansing and Dolton, they were talking about how they only there for the food. They never voted for her. So I think that's what happened in the past when everybody was so worried, was we gonna vote her out of her seat, because they were hollering about, oh, the big bingo, oh, the senior citizen, they're gonna put her back in her seat, all that stuff. And we tried to tell you guys that those people are there to get what they can get. And someone told me today a comment on one of the videos, and they said, she's loving on the people, but she's stealing for the people. I don't think she's loving on the people. I think she's loving on the money. It's the money. It's not, that's her slogan. That's a slogan she's using to make, I don't know who she making feel good, but the show didn't make me feel good. Y'all see how the alphabet people got Diddy hemmed up? There you go, Shona. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't think it matters about her daughter. When they come and get her, they're gonna get her, and that's where it's gonna be. Picture all these other children that have parents that pass away or parents that walked away. It's sad. It's so sad. Yes, it is. It's very sad. So that's why I wanted to talk about this, because her actions before the camera, she acts as if nothing's happening to her. She's acting as if she's not going to be out of the seat, because she posted this sign. I keep showing it because she actually posted up the sign, said coming soon by Mayor Tiffany Henyard. And I don't know why she's putting that sign up, because it's only 4 more days left before Jason House be mayor of Dolton. He's going to be sworn in. And I know one thing, this woman put up a sign I'm serious. She put a sign up. I have to find that sign. It is off the chain. And it was, I said that to annoy the people of Dolton or what? I don't know what it's supposed to do. It didn't affect me. I saw it as, what's wrong with her? Why would she put that sign up when she's almost going out of office? Mike, oh, okay, you're talking to Mike, so I'm not going to read what you're saying to Mike. Yeah. But I'm just curious about Tiffany's behavior, how she's trying to show us that she's all right. And I don't think she's all right. Remember this? She put that up Saturday as if she's still going to be in office. I don't understand Tiffany's behavior. That building has not been used in years. She put this sign up on Saturday. What was Saturday? Saturday was March 26th. March 26th, she posted this sign up in front of this building as if she's still going to be mayor. That's why I say something is really wrong with her. Yeah, she put that sign up. And that building is not in use. It has never been in use in years. It was a fitness center. And now that sign is up as if she's still being mayor. So I say something wrong with her. I really do. I really do. That sign was put up March. Let me tell you what day it was. It was March 26th. March 26th, common sense, is when she put that sign up. And then right here, not too far. And she's gonna be mayor. So now they got to take the sign down. That's something she added on Saturday of March 26th. She said, this is crazy. Someone needs to explain to her really slow what had happened. You're making me laugh. You're making me sad. You got me going. I can't help it. I can't help it because when you say slow, like, Tiffany, you have broken the law. Do you understand? Mayor Tiffany Henyard, you have broken the law. And it might be gotta be slower than that, Shona. Laura Rock said, I am Miss Shona. I feel the worst for justice. Shame on her for making the mockery out of the mayor office. He said, do you think it would be a good idea to make the building the new Dolton Town Hall? Mike, the building there right now, they're paying over $1 million and to keep that building because it's part of Dolton. So they are paying money every month for that building sitting there. I think they're gonna sell that building. So whoever buys it will bring revenue into Dolton, and they would have to pay taxes as well, like I do as a homeowner. I pay taxes for my house and my land. So whoever buy that building, there will be revenue for us. But if we keep the building, we already in a bad situation. We almost went bankruptcy with Tiffany Henyard. So how are we going to be able to afford to keep that building and put money into it to get it back up functional as a fitness center? Because that's what it really was, a fitness center. Yes, because and the ice skating ring also. I'm hoping that the park district take it because the park district is separate from Dolton, but we all still together. And that'll make revenue also to come into Dolton because the park district can take care of that skating ring and then have revenue come in. You know what I mean? Because it's there. Ain't no way you're going to tear something up like that. It's still usable. The basketball courts, all that stuff is usable. And the buildings are new. The ice skating ring, everybody talks so bad about it, but it's not. I asked 2 skaters. I went and saw them skating on that ice skating ring. And they told me they're fine. Even though everybody said, "Oh, it's cracks in it, it's cracks this." Dude was doing flips, he did spins, and he was in roller skates. And I asked him, I said, "Is you good to skate?" He said, "Yes, I'm doing fine." So I got it on my channel where I recorded him and another young lady. They were skating, roller skating, and they did not hit bumps or anything, even though other people reported that, "Oh, it's cracking. Oh, they're not taking care of it." They are roller skating on it. But what Miss Henyard had, she had it for ice skating and roller skating. She had a great idea, but she didn't get permission from the board. She built this without permission. She used money that's supposed to be going out to the public, the city, the workers. Oh my God, that takes care of the city workers, clean out the gutters and things like that. She took all that money and put it into the skating rink. Yeah, I agreed. Also, both Dolton and the township have a lot of recouping revenue and rebuilding behind her. I'm gonna tell you something. The township gonna do better than us, Dolton, because she didn't go deep like she did with Dolton. She almost wiped Dolton off the end of the earth. You hear me? She was going so far until the trustees went to court, fighting her in court to stop her from touching what was left. The money that's left now pays the police department, fire department, crossing guards, city workers. They're all getting their paycheck. If they wasn't for the trustees, they would not have a paycheck to feed their family. That's how low the money has gotten. And I posted up the money already. You guys seen it, where how she's spending. The girl is a millionaire. You ask me, or a billionaire, who knows? Because let me see. Who was that? Let me write. I took notes. WGN News investigates has found Henyard also personal benefit more than has been previously reported. WGN News said they found out that Tiffany personally benefited more than they are reporting. She has took a lot of money for herself. Where's the money, Tiffany? Where's the money? Hi, love, help out. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Hey, I'm your friend. I'm gonna stay your friend. That'd be so sweet. These days people are flip-flopping. They'll like you, then they'll say they like you, and then next minute they won't even speak to you. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Love Without, and Shona and Mike. All you guys that are coming in, common sense. I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Because I found a passion to do this because I live here. And I can see what's going on. Like today, I was driving and I saw police at the pantry. And my voice, I laughed at myself because my voice was all excited. My voice was so excited. I was like, what's going on? They fighting over food? I laughed so hard when I heard my voice. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, it is. But Love Without, and I was talking about, this is the title was, do you think Tiffany Henyard believes she will not go to jail? That's what we're talking about. Because of her actions, how she's carrying herself in front of the camera. And I believe behind that camera, I think she's having a meltdown. I know I would. I'm serious, y'all. My hair would be coming out. I'll be getting bald spots here, bald spot there. And then my skin would have a rash. I'll be having skin peeling off because my nerves would be all shook up. Because the feds are here. And that's why I want to know, do you think she believes she's not going to jail? And Shona gave a good point on about that part about jail. I like what she said. It was real nice. And it made, it do fit in. Let's see, what did Shona say? I'm going to go all the way back. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what she said. She said, Shona said, I really believe it's possible that she doubted. I really believe it's possible that she doesn't believe she's going to prison. She's such a narcissist and believes she is untouchable. You know what? Remember, she kept on calling on Donald Trump, right? Yeah, I'm nervous, Rick. This is why I say when you're nervous, things happen to you when your nerves hit. Your hair come out, you get a rash, you can't eat, you be sick, and you be scared, but you're trying to hide it at the same time, and then you lose weight too. You lose weight too. Right, love without. She said yeah, she believes she's not going, but she's going. Okay, I would be too, babe. I haven't been nervous wreck. Wow. Laura, you made me laugh. You said you've been a nervous wreck while you're stealing. But you know what? You got a taste of that, the millions and millions of dollars. Oh my God. Come on, Miss Henyard. Come on. Could, how could you do that to yourself? And you know, something is wrong with her. She posted this sign up. I'm serious. She posted this up on Saturday, March 26th, as if she's still the mayor. Well, right now she's still the mayor, but she's going to be out in 4 days or maybe more than 4 days. I'm trying to find out when it's her last day in office because Jason House gets sworn in May 5th. Something is wrong with her. She put this sign up Saturday, March 26th. Yes. And it's big too. You can't even miss it. And that's a 35-mile zone. That's why the cars are going by so fast. That's why I want to know about her actions, you know, how she's carrying herself. Yeah. And, you know, I'm scared too. You know what? I stole one time and I was a little girl. You wouldn't believe what it was. It was hair grease. I took some hair grease in the store. I was a nervous wreck when the guy caught me. He let me go though. I haven't stole since. I was so scared. And I put it in my pocket. It was about this small, a little container, you know, to put oil in my hair. Mike said, just think of all the work the FBI has done and how much they uncovered. Squeezely was picked up recently with his record. He is talking. Oh, oof. Mike, it's going to be a lot of people talking. I even got Stephanie on here. I know y'all saw Stephanie. She's a whistleblower. And they make it known that Stephanie is a whistleblower. So can you imagine what the other people are doing? Because Stephanie stood up and spoke. And then Carmen did too. Yes. And I mean, whoa. That these people are coming out. But Stephanie always did come out from the beginning.
20 years and blew the whistle on many of Henyard's antics.
If she would have just said, "Oh, I made a mistake," everybody would have moved on. We pointed out the mistakes and she put on the show. You know, everybody paid attention.
20 years and blew the whistle on many of Henyard's antics.
If she would have just said, "Oh, I made a mistake," everybody would have moved on. We pointed out the mistakes and she put on the show.
Do you think everybody would have moved on?
20 years.
When I hear that part about if she would admit to her mistakes, then everybody would move on. I don't think I would have moved on. I don't think so. But this woman, Tiffany, she's look at all the stuff she done. I don't think she would have moved on. That woman was deep. That woman went berserk. Is she talking about the mistake in the township? Because she's definitely not talking about in Dolton. Tiffany tried to wipe Dolton off the end of the world. You know, take it off the map. You hear me? I mean, she was cleaning that plate and she was licking it. That's not long just wiping it. She licked the plate with Dolton. Now with the township, us fighting, and when we go over to the township in a meeting, y'all, it's Dolton in that meeting. We be sitting in that meeting. So what I'm trying to say is, just to hear it say, if we were trying to tell her she made her mistakes and everybody would move on. That bothers me a little bit because the way Tiffany is, look at her character. That woman is not going to change. She's not going to change. She's showing us that every day. Every day. And then Mike said, oh, you talking to Shauna. Oh, Shauna talking to Mike. And then Laura Rock said, I know he is too, because Squidward knows a lot. Okay, Shauna said, ain't nobody moving on at Tiffany. Do you have an offshore account? Where is all that money? Where is that money? Maybe that's why she's smiling and grinning and happy-go-lucky. Because you know what most people do? Mike, Shauna, Laura, Love Without, Nikki, you know, good evening, thank you, hi. Oh, glad you made it. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Nikki Six, for coming in. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Tiffany might be like this. You know how those celebrities go to prison and they go for a long, long time. Then when they get out, they get the money. Hi, Saint. Hi, Saint Center. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to Babes. Hello. I hope you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you have not. I appreciate it. And also, it's free, and y'all know that already. But back to Tiffany. Tiffany, to me, if she does go to jail, she's going to have that money when she get out. And that money is under somebody's name. It got to be, or it's in a foreign country. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. It's so sweet to see you guys speak to each other. Please do. Please speak to each other. That's so nice. Mike said Lacey is talking. Freeman is talking. Carmen is talking. Babe, so long be talking about in that mess. Oh, what's up, dude? Oh, what's up, dude? How you doing? I enjoyed you the other week when we were playing our 70 music. I might put it on for us before I end the show. How you like that? Would you like that? I mean, what's up, dude? He was naming all that music I was playing. But back to Tiffany Henyard. Everybody just coming in right now. I had a question that I want everybody to talk about. It was, do you think Tiffany Henyard believes she will not go to jail? Do you guys think Tiffany believes she's not going to jail? They took Bill Cosby. He was so old. They took Martha Stewart was in jail. She had TVs, everything in her jail cell, living large. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, dude? It was fun. It was definitely fun. I played some music the other night, too. So far, I didn't get no strike this time, but I stopped it real quick. Yeah, Nikki Six said, I was thinking Tiffany's money is in the walls of, oh, that's a good point there, of the rental home. Oh, what Tiffany and Kamal didn't pay the rent and changed the lock. You think so? But what about the feds? They good now. The feds are good. They would dig all that stuff up. And shoot, they'll be like a mole that be under the ground. You know, a mole, they blind, they be under the ground, they be finding their way. So I think the FBI gonna find all that money. They gonna, you watch. Then one day, if we all be still here by the grace of God, to hear this end of Tiffany's ruined, corrupted backyard Barbie mud walling hen with barbed wire hair, that I believe her hair is barbed wire under her wig. Mike said they would not chance it. Yeah, you're right, Mike. That's why I say in the wall. Let me think. I don't think I can put anything in the walls of my house because then you have to redo the wall. Then they're gonna see a fresh wall. You got to think about it. If you put the money in the wall, there's got to be a fresh wall there because you have to knock the wall out. And then if you don't knock the whole wall out, what you gonna do? Knock a little hole like this? It's not gonna work out because they're gonna know it's fresh. Yeah, it's a big difference when you redo your walls. I knocked walls down before. Yes, I have. My fireplace right there, I helped build that fireplace with another person helping me. I designed it myself. And it was a lot of work. All this dust and white stuff be all over you. You be messed up. You even have to wipe your walls down when you get through knocking that stuff out. So that's why I say, I don't think they got the money in the wall. Nah. What about burying the money? What about that? What about putting the money in a casket? Say somebody died, they put it in a casket and put it in the ground. Anybody thought of that? It's under someone's name in a foreign country. I say the same thing, Senator, because you know why? I thought thinking since Trump didn't go to jail for all his crimes, I believe that's why all these mayors and different states are doing what they're doing because they figure they're going to be like Trump, get immunity, and they ain't going to have to do no time. And they think Trump going to come and save them while he's in office. Because Tiffany called out for Trump. Y'all remember that? She said, I'm going to be like Trump. I'm going to be a landslide. And she invited Trump to come here. Trump is not going to fool with her. Trump is a billionaire, a broke billionaire. He's a broke billionaire. And you know what's so crazy about people that have a lot of money? It's not enough. Nicholas Six said, money in the walls need good drywall finisher, hence the need for so we're construction companies. You're right, Nikki Six, because I'm telling you, they would know it's a fresh wall. And then Shauna said, oh my God, we remove walls before, what a mess. We love the outcome though. That's what I'm talking about, Shauna. I did that fireplace right there. I didn't hire nobody. It was me and my friend. We put it in there together. And it was a hard job and a lot of work. We bought our own thermostats for the test for the leaking of gas. We hooked everything up ourselves. Yeah, I'm serious. Because I got a tile cutter in my garage. We can cut the tile and all that stuff. It was a lot of work and dusty and messy. So that's why I say the money is not in the wall. Y'all got to come up with another one. Love Without said, truly no one above the law. They got to make an example out of corrupted nowadays. Official P47 got to regain his money back. Really? And you explain that to me, Love Without, when you say gain the money back. What money? Official P47 got to regain his money back. Oh, you got to explain that one. Yeah, I need to know what that one means. Love, help me out. Lord, help in out. Mike, not buried. Money is made out of linen and cotton. It could get molded, maybe disraded and break down. Okay. Common sense. Remember Trump. I believe Trump is the problem why everybody is stealing. I know the stealing probably been going on, but they're probably getting pinching off of it, right? But look what Tiffany have done. I know, did you guys see the videos, the news, all that money? They were breaking it down, how much she get her income and how she get her spending money, traveling money. And don't forget, she get liquor license money in Dolton. So I call her, I believe I call her rich. But she don't look rich, do she? She look like she been to the thrift store. Mike said, okay, Shauna talking to Mike. The money could be in a foreign country. Because somebody is teaching her how to do this. Because this woman ain't doing this on her own. That's why when this stuff falls, it's going to be a lot of people falling. I'm going to give y'all an example of what happened at my job. I was working for Hostess Cakes. I was a boss. And as I was taking my breaks, people were smoking weed. They were snorting cocaine. They were taking pills in the locker room while we take our break before we go back. And I'm surprised nobody get hurt on those machines. Delgado is in this. Of course, he's in this mess center. Yes, he sat there and let everything happen. He's supposed to have been for the people of Dolton. He was for Tiffany Henyard only. Yes, Laura. Not that far to the Bahamas. Let me tell you, Delgado, he got to go down too. He might be the one got the thing on money. What about Delgado, you guys? He could be holding the money. He'll say, Tiffany, you ain't gonna do that long in jail if you go. When you get out, we'll have your money. Just don't tell on us. I'm serious. Delgado is one that you could really think about. I'm not going to use the word allegedly. They can fuss at me all they want to because somebody got this money. Because that woman wasted all that money. Shame on her because she look a hot mess. She wears sweatpants. She wears sweat jackets. And I mean, like she going to jogging or something for a person with a lot of money like that. Yeah, she tried to use her dress code and her makeup artist and all that stuff to come to work in Dolton. But when she went to the Township, she didn't look like that. But why would she try to look real fancy in front of us, Dolton residents, wearing expensive clothes? But then when she goes to run the Township, she be in the Township Lego shirt. Hi, Patricia Smith. The money might just be in her mother's house in the basement. But Mike said, you can't bury the money. Then it's messy if you put it in the wall. Oh, Ghetto at his finest. Oh, what's up, dude? You spoken well. And Saint Sinner said, I wouldn't be surprised if the FBI doesn't charge the Delgado firm with racketeering. You know what? I'm waiting, Senator. I'm waiting for it to go down. I'm serious. You guys just be patient. Be patient because it's coming. It's coming because something have to give. Somebody is telling, Keith Freeman. Keith Freeman already done talked. We don't even know what he told. And he was an administrator. He still is the administrator right now. But I don't know what's going to happen with him once Jason Houston get in there. I don't know if they're going to keep him and replace him with somebody else. We all have to wait and see. Yes. But Keith Freeman, he the one made sure those license got into Jason House's hands because he's the administrator. He's the one goes through the paperwork. He's the one makes sure it's ready to give to the mayor so the mayor could take it to the board. So that's why everybody is upset because Tiffany and her administrative team are the ones that was robbing Dolton. And now she went over into Township and tried to rob the Township. Do y'all think she will be charged with a RICO? This is what's up, dude, is asking this question. Do anybody want to answer that? She should get RICO charges. That's what Babe Solo said. I say she should. Because I'm going to tell y'all, it's bigger than what y'all know. Buried it in a GETI cooler. Really? Common sense? Put it in a cooler and it'll hold the money real good? Oh, maybe the money might not be. Hold on. We got to think rational here. She not got millions in cash, you guys. What about stocks? You think she set it in some stocks? I hope Tiffany ain't put that money in her mama's house. This is what Shauna said. She already got her mom on the radar behind that 509,000 driveway. That's smaller than mine's. Right. And she did the sidewalk too, you know what I mean? And she did, and they put some good work into that cement. They fixed it up. Most people cement, you do a driveway, you pay all this money, $3,000 to $4,000, it's cracking. I bet you her driveway ain't got a crack in it. Yeah. But you know what? Did y'all ever talk about stocks, but under somebody else's name? Well, what's up, dude? What about she used somebody else to invest the money? So you think the feds can track it to that person, can track it to the investment? Delgado and his firm are definitely all tied up in this thing. And yes, the governor, the governor needs to just, you know what? He in trouble. He's in trouble, Nikki Sixx, because a lot of us is not voting for him when his term is coming up. Hey, Woody Gay, I'm glad you're here because I always look for you to come back because you spoke to me the other night and I was so happy to see you. She hid it in the cement under her mother's driveway. LOL. Laura Rock said, buying out of town property. Laura Rock. Remember they said she went to California, but they got a house up there. California is expensive. I used to own an $850,000 home. I'm serious. That's where I moved from. And I came here and I purchased my property here because it was cheaper. And I had a divorce, so I split the money. My house was $850,000. I had a in-laws quarters, 4 bathrooms, 6 bedrooms. I'm serious. And I moved from a house that big. It was a beautiful home. But when you get a divorce, you got to split stuff. Okay. Common Sense says, absolutely. The second, and the FBI will slay her as it is invested. Okay, Mike said investment in the stock market are easily trackable. Oh, okay. Okay, it's good to hear that. Shona said, I don't put anything above the alphabet people. They are relentless. Yeah, but you know what? They took that mayor down in Oakland, California. I'm from California. That's where I'm originally from. And when I heard about that mayor, at first they raided her house. Then she was all cool, all in front of the camera talking. Months later, they came and got her. She gone. She gone, y'all. But they was watching her for 3 years, I heard. 3 years they was watching the mayor of Oakland. They're all stealing. It's okay, love. Love help and out said, if somebody stashed her money, they would be crazy to give it back. Then Tiffany have to take them to court. Not if they skip town. If she told me to hold that money, I'd be out of the country. But they're coming expedite me, won't they? No, I'll do plastic surgery. I would do plastic surgery and I would change my appearance and I'll be living large off that money. Willie Gay said, I think that is likely at Laura. Okay, you're talking to Laura right now. I won't read your statement. You're talking to Laura. Senator said, me too, babe. Calabunga and breathe. Right. But Senator, I would change my face, my hair. I would do plastic surgery. Even if I have to do it all the way to my toes, because they can spot even take my fingerprints off, change all this, Yeah. I'll find me a good doctor. Oh, hell, the doctor might turn me in. We got to be rational when we think about this stuff, because the doctor can turn me in because he might want to turn me in for the maybe they might put a bounty hunter on my name, chasing after me, right? If I'm Tiffany Henyard, and then I go to a plastic surgeon, he gonna tell on me, and then he gonna get the money for telling on me because he's gonna be a whistleblower. So I can't go to a plastic surgeon. Hot diggity dog. Now I messed that one up. It won't work. They can't take this off. They can't take my fingerprints off. Love, help, and out. I would try anything not to them to catch me. Hell, she has something in Justice's name right now. Oh, but you know what? They're gonna know Tiffany was not born with a silver spoon. So if that baby got money in her name, they're gonna find it. Okay, Mike said, have you ever had an operation giving blood? Someone had our DNA. Oh, whoa, that's true. And what about those eggs they be holding for people to have babies? It's DNA in them eggs. Mm-hmm. And Willie Gay said, oh, maybe. Ooh, Mike gave me something to think about. The DNA. So far, I haven't given blood to no one, but I had an operation before, having babies. Okay, let's see. What's up, dude said, she wouldn't be able to get her money back. Once putting it in someone else's name, she is giving up all her legal rights to the ownership. But where is the money then? What's up, dude? This is wild, Shauna said. Lordy, I'm just clocked into my regular job in the morning and do the right thing. Right. Is it late for you, Shauna, right now? Right now it's 8:48 for me, p.m. Guess what, you guys? Do you think she just wastes the money? What about that? Oh, for a few decades. Oh, that was a good job. Genetic engineer? How that goes, Nikki Six? Is that possible? That the DNA can get in us? Oh, AM or PM, Shona? Laughing, Laura laughing. That is funny though. It is funny. I wanted to do plastic surgery. For real. I was gonna do plastic surgery so they couldn't find me if I was Tiffany Henyard. Damn, Mike, you know what? If them celebrities can waste all that money on dope, allegedly, she can do it too. That's true. That's true. Go look at her eyes. Have y'all paid attention to Tiffany Henyard eyes? What's up, dude said the money is wasted on clothes. No, it's not on clothes. No, it's not on clothes. She look like she going to the park, man, jogging. She now, okay, back before she got busted, back before everybody started fussing at her. Remember, she was coming only to Dolton with the expensive clothes, with the expensive makeup on, with the expensive artists, and he was coming with her. So I guess when she sweat, he must have go in the back room and pet her face. It's not the clothes. What's up, dude? It can't be. You looked at how she dressed? The DNA from a transfusion will not be detected for very long. Whoa, Nikki Six, you know what's up with the DNA? Willie Gay said, do you think she might have invested in gold? She could definitely bury that. Just a thought. Go. Because this is my dad's ring. He's a Mason. Look how old this ring is. And that's why I got it around my neck. Where is it? This is a Mason. Look how old it is. It is so old. And it don't turn no color. It don't change it at all. I put it around my neck because I like working in my yard and I don't want my rings get all messed up. But that's my dad's ring. And I mean, this ring is old. Nikki Six said, love the gold prices metal theory. That's a good theory. She could buy gold. But then the Fed's going to trace it though. Nikki Six? Okay. Laurie said she never submitted to DNA testing. I've never done that either, Laurie. I haven't done that either. No, never did the DNA testing. Ever. Ever. I got ice cold water. Hey, y'all, I'm drinking water. I love water, only when it's cold. But if I get desperate, if it's room temperature, I will drink it. But if I'm not desperate, I got to have cold water. I love cold water. Okay. Now, since we discussed that she believes she's not going to jail, the reason why I brought that up because Tiffany actions, the way she walks around in front of the camera. Willie Gay said, I'm a ding dong. I submitted my DNA to 23andMe. Big mistake. Why did you do that? Why you submitted your DNA? You got 23 kids? You know, there people got the many kids, you know. Common Sense say, please hit the like button, friends. Oh, thank you, Common Sense. That's so kind. Laura Rock said, please hit the like button for Babe Solo. Oh, that's so sweet. What's up, dude? Y'all giving her too much credit. She's not smart. What's up, dude? She's not smart. It's somebody else teaching her. Somebody is teaching that woman what to do. And it sure ain't Kamal Woods. Woo. You know, it ain't Michael Smith. It ain't Keith Price. It ain't none of them. It can't be. They're all stupid. Okay, Nikki Six said true. They could trace the gold transaction. I said that too. And then Willie Gay said, yeah, someone is teaching her. I'm serious. It's that Gatto. It's that dang lawyer with a Rolls Royce. He come to our meeting in a Rolls Royce, y'all. You hear me? Oh, Van. How you doing, Van? Welcome. Welcome to Babe Solo's channel. Love your accent. What region of the country does it? I'm from California. Yeah, I don't, you know, the people here in Illinois, they can tell that I'm not from here because I don't speak like them and their language is a little bit different. And they go, fo. Instead of saying for, they say fo. And then if they say her, I said, what is that? The word is her, not her. Did you see her? I be talking like that. I said, what are you talking about? Huh? So when my family come here from California, some came here. And let's see what. Oh, okay. Let me see what this is important. Let me see what this is saying to me. Yeah. Shut up. Okay.
Sarah, my child.
This is my China dog. Excuse me, you guys. This is a recording call. Hi, poo poo head. You love your grandma? Okay, call me on the regular phone, TC. Call me on the regular phone. I'm doing live.
All right, just text me back.
Okay, talk to you later.
All right.
My beautiful China doll. That's my China doll. She does my hair. Yeah, she calls, they check on me. But anyway, let's see. The band came in and he asked me about my accent. And Patricia Smith, how are you? Come on in. We talking about Tiffany Henyard. We want to know, does she believe she's not going to jail? That's what we're talking about, Van and Patricia. Yeah, that's what we were discussing. And we were talking about what she did with the money. Yes, she should have, bought gold coins. Oh, you say gold coins. I don't know. They can track it, Patricia. Keith Freeman could be living a double life still. Perhaps he's double agent. You're good, Nikki. Nikki Six, I like that. You made me laugh. A double agent. And it's true. We don't know what they're doing. And then what's up, dude said, well, they shouldn't taught her how to lie first. If you lie, you will steal. I was taught that as a child. But did you watch how she do it though? The woman, she's a debater. I see Tiffany Henyard as a debater because she never shuts. Her voice is so annoying. And she repeats it and she back and forth, back and forth. And then she go on and on. And then she blame people too. She does that blaming stuff. Yes. And Shona said, y'all should be ashamed trying to take down a single. I'm a black woman in power. Excuse me, I gotta let my dog out. She gotta go to the bathroom. You gotta go to the bathroom? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Back door open. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta let my baby go to the bathroom. Yeah, I gotta let my baby go to the bathroom. She was asleep. She was sleeping. Oh my God, this is too funny. Yeah. Okay. I like that one about the black woman. I'm gonna play it. Y'all gonna make my sister. My sister heard me play it, and she goes, "Ooh, turn that off." And I kept playing it over and over.
And y'all sitting up here beating there, talking on a black woman that's in power. Be ashamed of yourselves. And y'all sitting up here beating there, talking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And y'all sitting up here beating there, talking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And y'all sitting up here.
This woman got me rolling. Y'all black. Y'all black. Y'all attacking and beating on a black woman with power. Look, you see how she is? She said she got power. I'm gonna play it again. She said, y'all got power. Wasn't she convicted? Car? Yes. Yes, bad. Yeah, she was breaking in cars. Yeah. But she didn't get no, they didn't arrest her. They just took a mugshot and let her go. I guess because, they must have thought she wasn't too bad off. She broke into the van and memorized serves. Okay, that what Mike said. You got me rolling. And then what's up dude said, Willie Gay said, she definitely seemed to have observed a lot from the prior leadership team and would put input. You know what? I like what you're saying, right, Willie Gay, right here. Oh, shit, I scared myself. I thought it was Tiffany Henyard that came in my house.
Y'all sitting up here beating there.
This is killing me.
And y'all sitting up here beating there, talking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And y'all sitting up here beating there, talking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Look at that part, in power. The power she got. She got power, you guys. This woman, you know what? She got power. Oh, wait. It got me cracking up. I'm serious. When the guy said she definitely seemed to have observed a lot from the prior leadership team and with input from folks like the lawyer, Keith Freeman, Kamal, and Clear, she knows how to work the system. You know what? You're right, Willie Gay, because she was a trustee for 8 years. So she was watching that money. She was watching how it works and how it comes. She was watching them grants. She was watching everything. And guess what her position was on the board? She was for housing only. That means she go and check on the property. If people get Section 8, she goes and do the inspection. That was her job on the board. She was not on the high level on that trustee board. She was in the housing department. I wondered if anybody knew that. That was Tiffany's job as a trustee in the housing department. And then she went for that mayor position. And Riley had a stroke. He had a stroke. He was running. And he did 8 terms as a mayor. And when he went to go for mayor again, When he went to go for mayor again, he wound up with a stroke. I'm serious. Tiffany barely made it in everything, you guys. And the woman should have just did good and did well, and she would have been successful. But she didn't do that because she was already a crook from day one. She's been a crook all her life. So she was big enough. Oh, shaking my head in closing. Tiffany has brought the movie New Jack City to life. That's what Shona says. And then Van said, how's this going with the new mayor so far? You talking about Jason House? Jason House is still Jason House. He's not a pushover. He know his business. He know what to do. He know what the city needs. And he even brought in a lady to help us cope with what we've been through. And it was called mental wellness. And it was good. It was good, the mental wellness. And it helped a lot. You know, you got to do the deep breathing, you know, to release all the stress and anxiety that you catch, you know, from being out there with that Henyard. I was a protester. I'm the one that was doing the protesting. So, yes, Jason House. Jason House is a good man. The whole team is good because, you know, the women's on the team and Ed, Steve, they are good. They're going to handle business and they're not a pushover and they're not disrespectful people. That's what I like about them. They listen to you, they talk with you, and they do not hide from you. Yes. And I hope you guys saw that mental wellness. It was very, very needed for the community. And I hope they bring it back again because a lot of people went to crying in there. So one person burst out and ran out the room. It was painful because that mental wellness was teaching us to go back and feel what we're feeling. Let it go. Woo, let it go. So I walked. So I've been doing walking and I love working in the yard. It's like, it does something for me. It relaxes me. It feels good. So yeah, the mental wellness was good for us. It definitely was. And a lot of people got a lot out of it, and especially me. I got a lot out of it. I was a protester. I wasn't the one inside the building. When they locked us out, I was always on the outside. Yeah, because I didn't want to be in there with her. It was too nerve-wracking. Yeah. Yes. And then Shona said, oh, thank you for the prayer. Thank you so much. And we made it this far. A lot of people want her arrested so fast, but this stuff is bigger than what we know. It's very big. It's not just these other people we know about. It's people that we don't know about that's involved. And it's going to come out. Because I'll tell too. When you guys tell me I was going to prison, give me some short time in prison, okay? I'll put an ankle bracelet on my leg. I'll stay in the house. I won't even go out the door. Put an ankle bracelet on my leg. I'll stay in here for 5 years. Shoot. You just speak your piece. Says some people has been traumatized behind Tiffany's administration. It's true. It's true. Speak your piece. The other night, I played Fania Dukes fronting Andrew Holmes. Do you know I had a setback? It depressed me a little bit and I felt uncomfortable and I felt sad. And I didn't even know I was going to feel that because I was so busy protesting. But once I started watching the videos, all that stuff started hitting me. Nikki Six said, House and the new board endure too much abuse from Tiffany. Painful to watch. They are strong people. May they prevail and restore dignity to Dolton. Oh, thank you so much, Nikki Six. I don't know how they did it. Nikki, it has to be by the grace of God. To hear that woman every meeting downrate them, talk to them, and just talk to them. I know y'all saw it. Y'all saw exactly how she talks to them. She was terrible. Mike said, we hold firefighters in high regards because they run into a house that others are running from. Jason House ran to the mayor's position when almost everybody would run from it. Right. Thank you, Mike. I like that. Van said, what is Andrew Young's faith? His name is Andrew Holmes. Yeah, his name is Andrew Holmes, Van. Didn't he lose his seat? Where's that case going? No, he did not lose his seat. You know what? They might get rid of this guy because he got 2 more years. Him and Stan Brown still have their seat at the Dolton Village, and they have 2 more years to sit on the board. But he has not been home. He has not been in the meetings. He came to the last meeting, and that's when Fania Dukes, this is the last time I seen Holmes. And he was messed up. I mean, the man holds his head down. He keeps his head down. He don't look right. He looked like somebody need to call 911. That's how he looked to me when I saw Holmes. He looked like he need to go to the doctor because he did so much damages. And I'm going to play this. I'm going to show you. I want you to tell me what you think when you see him. They at the courthouse with Tiffany, call themselves fighting against the Park District because we were having our meetings there. Look at home. Oh my God. That man would not lift his head up. I need y'all to look at Holmes. Look at Holmes. What is he looking like that for? He's at the courthouse. He going to the courthouse with Tiffany and Kamal against the Park District because the Dolton trustees were having our meeting in the Estalon building because it's big enough to hold people. But at the village hall, it was too small. And the judge granted, and Tiffany lost the case here. She lost the case here. But look at Holmes. Look at his head. Look at Holmes right there. He won't hold his head up. He's at the courthouse. Why is he looking like that? Look at him. That man is messed up. I bet you he's saying, I shouldn't have never did that. 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 Oh, Lord, I do not want to be in that man's shoes. Do you hear me? I don't want to be in that man's shoes. That man can't even hold his head up. He can't even hold his head up. It's just sad. Now, this is Tiffany took
Single meeting since she lost re-election.
Look at this.
Why haven't you been to board meetings since your defeat?
And work.
Why hasn't you been to the meeting? A single meeting since she lost re-election. Why haven't you been to board meetings since your defeat?
And work.
This woman is crazy.
A single meeting since she lost re-election. Why haven't you been to board meetings since your defeat?
And work.
That woman, something is wrong with her. Something is seriously wrong with her.
Single meeting.
Something is seriously wrong with Tiffany. This is why I want to ask y'all, do she think she's not going to go to jail? Look at her actions when she get in front of the camera. The man asking her a question. She called him out. Work, work, work. How can you be like that? Something is seriously wrong with her. Shauna said, I will tell everything. Then one time when we were fine, Tiffany hid some cars in her seats. He said, you would tell everything. I don't blame you. I would too. I'm not going to jail. I want them to put an ankle bracelet on me. Okay, Shauna said, is this over yet? When is her last day? I tried to find out because I went to Google. I wanted to know when is her last day because when I went to Google and asked that question, Google going to give me a whole lot of stuff. Right now, it's 4 days left before Jason House gets sworn in, May 5th. May 5th, Jason House will be sworn in as mayor at 5:30 p.m. Yes. So just look at it that way. We got these days of dealing with Tiffany, and I don't know what she's going to do next because that was when she gave out the food boxes. And I'm going to tell you, I love this part when those ladies, I believe this is what actually happened also when they were thinking that we weren't going to vote her out. A lot of people was thinking, oh, they're not going to vote her out. They're not going to vote her out. But these people said, they had me rolling. They said, listen to this lady right here.
Last hurrah. And I did not vote for that woman, and I never vote and didn't vote for it before. But I'm gonna give you something to eat today. I like to my country. Last hurrah. And I did not vote for that woman, and I never vote and didn't vote for it before. But I'm gonna give you something to eat today. I like to give orders, but don't like her. Last hurrah. And I did not vote for that woman, and I never vote and didn't vote for it before. But I'm gonna give you something to eat today. I like to give orders, but don't like her.
See, this is why everybody was trying to tell everybody in the past when they had, oh, the big bingo, the big bingo. Now you heard these two ladies. This lady was from Dolton, the Caucasian lady. You couldn't see her good, but she's Caucasian. She's from Lansing. She's from Lansing. That's they wanted the cities under the township. There's 17 cities under the township. They both was the other lady, the second lady said, I don't like her. She's nasty. But I will come and get the giveaway. So that's what they were doing, you guys, and everybody from Dolton that came up on a panel, on different people panel, they were trying to tell them, we got this. Enough is enough. And everybody said, oh, the senior citizen. And those senior citizen wasn't Dolton, because Dolton doesn't do bingo over there. It's the Calumet City, Lansing, South Holland. Those are the people that were doing that big bingo. But nobody didn't try to listen and hear what we was telling everyone. Okay, Jedediah interviewed Levitt. Levitt spent much time interacting with Tiffany. He said she is just immature. He knows. He was her bodyguard. He knows. He was her bodyguard, afterwards. Yeah, from what I, heard, that the dad wanted him to watch over her and keep her safe. And Charlotte said, babe, so is this over yet? No. It ain't gonna never be over until Tiffany get picked up. And all her goons and all those involved with her. You can't just pick up Tiffany. You gotta pick up everybody. Everybody have to go. Because that woman is not doing this all by herself. No, she's not. And then what's up, dude said, did they take down all those signs with her name? All of them? Yes. I'm serious. She had a fit. She talking about going to court, and she lost, y'all. She lost. That woman got 48 lawsuits against her. Some people then got paid already. Yeah, because of the license. She wouldn't give them their license to renew their business. Say you got your business, you want to renew it. She wants you to give her big money to get your license. Come on now. She was a crook. Yes. She was trying to do like you say, New Jack City. She was trying to make Dolton out of New Jack City. And I don't know what she was going to make the township out of, because she did not bother those other mayors. There's mayors for every city. Tiffany did not bother those mayors. I'm going to explain the township for you guys. The township is a building where you go get your tags if you want to fish, your license tags, put on the car. You go and you sign up for food stamps, or you go and you ask for help if you can't pay your light bill. And then they have jobs there that you can do. And they got program for senior citizen. And then they got, they have events all the time. For certain months, they throw events. That is the town hall. That's a township. But the mayors of Calumet City, Lansing, Harvey, all those, she didn't mess with the mayors. She didn't mess with them. I want to use the F word. She did not mess with them. Do you hear me? She didn't go over there and rob them different cities. No. She was robbing the township because them funds was coming in. And them funds was coming in that building to fund the job for the cut the lawn, fund the senior citizen program. So do you know if the performer who didn't perform, she is tripping, that lady. She been to the meeting. She gonna be at the meeting next month. She talking about, I ain't going nowhere. Cafe of Knowledge had me rolling. She said, she gonna might as well sleep in the building. Hi, status quo. Hello, how are you? Yeah, how you doing? But I'm gonna tell you about the lady about the money. She talking to the wrong people. She didn't do business with the people that she talking to. She did business with Tiffany Henyard. And she's standing there fussing at the board now. They don't have nothing to do with what she's talking about. She's trying to make them give her money. So I'm going to be at the next meeting. The Lord's will, nothing don't happen. I'm going to be at the next meeting. And I'm going to record it and all that good stuff. Because I got to see this for myself. Because the board just sit there and stared at her. And she did all that talking. And y'all should have seen her wig in person. It was spiked. And she was sitting at the table. You know what got me? She was sitting at the table where like an employee would sit. I thought she was an employee when I walked in the building. When I saw her, I spoke to her. I said, "Oh, I like your hair," because it was like ding, And I said, "I like your hair. You remind me of the big old fro. You wearing a big fro." And she was just sitting there, right? Then when they called her name, she kept stepping out the seats. I said, "Damn, that ain't no employee." So let me tell you something. That means she knows those people. She knows those people. And then when Keith Price came in the building, he lost some weight too, y'all. He looked crazy. He walked in, he stood over against the wall. When she got through talking, she went over to him and they were holding a conversation. I'm serious. And the whole time she was talking, Keith Price was on the phone. He got to be talking to his he got a wife. I don't get what that woman got over these men. I'm telling you, Micah Smith, William Moore, Keith Price, and that Whitley dreadlock dude, the dry dreadlock dude. I don't know what she had over there. They fought hard for her. They fought hard. I put up the posting where Micah Smith was in our township meeting, screaming and hollering at the whole board, picking out different ones, telling on them and all that good stuff. But then when he went to District 148, he was a whole different person. I don't know what then happened to Micah Smith, but there's something wrong with those people. There's something wrong with them. I'm serious. And that's why I had to put up there with Tiffany doing what she was doing. Because this is good. I like this.
Last around. And I did not vote for that woman, and I never didn't vote for it before. But I'm going to give you something to eat today. I like to give aways, but don't like her. Last around. And I did not vote for that woman, and I never didn't vote for it before. But I'm going to give you something to eat today. I like to give aways, but don't like her.
I did. That woman accent, she got me rolling with that accent. She said, "I'm going to get me the food." Oh my God. It's so funny. It's so funny. It is so funny, you guys. And then there's one more thing I want to say before I go off this live, because I need to talk with my granddaughter and see how everything is going. And it was why do Tiffany Henyard keep passing the pantry food, the box food, out in Township parking lot? Because you said speak your piece. Said Keith is on that federal pending indictment diet. I like that. He said many Chevron people come from Mississippi. Oh, really? My daughter said that to me because we notice they speak different from us. And I make sure my family doesn't pick up their accent, because I told them don't pick up their accent because it's not good language. I like them to speak clearly. I want them to pronounce their words correctly and stuff like that. So far, my grandchildren and my family members that came here after I came here, they still have the California accent. Yeah, because they're not born here in Illinois. No, we're not born from here in Illinois. Not even me. And that's why I was wondering, why is Tiffany passing out those food boxes in the township parking lot when the food boxes are given out at the on Wood Street?
Maxine.
They're gonna have to wait. I'm doing live right now. Call me back. Yeah, I can't ignore my family because we stick together. Families stick together. At least my family does. I'm not gonna ignore them. But I got to let's see. I got to go to where I got that video when the police was all at the pantry today. This happened today. I got to show it. It had me rolling. I hate to hear my voice. That sounds ridiculous. But I'm gonna play this, and it's status quo said, okay, Willie Gay said, make it more public and visible so she can't be seen handing out food. Okay. Status quo said, appreciate you, babe. Solo. Oh, really? Thank you. It's so sweet of you. Look at this. The police is at the pantry. What they doing at the pantry? What could be possibly going on here? I mean, it's a lot of them. Look at this. Said they fighting over the food. Oh my God! I mean, it's a lot of them. Yeah. Are they fighting over the food? You gotta be kidding me. This is the pantry. They changed the name from Zap, so I don't know what the name is that Miss Henyard put on there. But there's a lot of police. A lot of them at the pantry. You wanna know what's going on? See right there, tons of them. Yeah, this is the pantry. Look at there. That person got some. Come on, neighborhood, move. A weird man on the porch. I don't know where that's at. He might be delusional. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I thought Frank Zuccarelli's name was up there, but it's Tiffany Henyard. Okay. Yeah, that name gonna come down. But something went down at the pantry, and I don't see a lot of people getting no food either. Yeah, let me see the line. Okay, I'm gonna show you where the line is. Oh wow, ain't nobody there getting no food. Look, that's the line right there. See that white cup, the trunk up? That's the line. You go right there, then you drive through and then get some food. I don't know why she's doing stuff at the township. That don't make no sense. She's doing stuff at the township. When this is the place you're supposed to come and get the food at right here. See, that car is coming for food. And they're going to pull up like that. This is Dave Solo signing out. At the pantry. Yeah, I'm tripped out. What are they going at the pantry? What could be possibly going on here? I mean, it's a lot of them. Look at this. And it's crazy. I'm telling you, this was today, you guys. This happened today. This is the place where the food's supposed to be given to the people. He said, well, I'm from South, and I grew up in Michigan. Northern people love our accent when I was a kid. Okay, that's banned. Speaker P said, poor Tiff, don't nobody love this child enough to have told her you're going to jail for all this crooked mess she's done, and I do mean nobody. Love Without said, love helped and out said, May 5th, closing in them brackets, getting ready to be placed on those risks. Willie Gay said, look like she's trying to squeeze in every last drop of that security detail before the clock runs out. Gotta make sure the milk is safe out there. You don't have to say kidding. Willie Gay, you don't have to say kidding on that part, because that makes sense. Because I wonder if they're giving out milk and stuff. Yeah, so I really want to show y'all that that's the pantry, that where the food supposed to be given out at. But I noticed she's doing it in the township parking lot. And I don't understand why she's doing it in the township parking lot. Maybe because there's more traffic, but there's traffic where I was. It's a street. It was a hospital, one block, a lot of stuff going up and down the street. The hospital people, they'll know it's food over there. They can go over there and get them a pantry box. I don't go get a pantry box because when I did in the past, I did it with my daughter-in-law to help her out with her children. But that's when Frank Zuccarelli was in office. So since Tiffany been in office, I've never been over there. But I know how it runs, though. House will take the oath of office on May 5th, according to CBS News. Oh, I got it for you guys. And then before I go off, I'm going to give y'all some jam music to get y'all off this stuff, because this stuff will make you sick. I mean, so serious. This stuff will wreck your nerves if you don't find another mood swing to get in. Okay, here it is. Oh, dang. I can't stand that touch screen. See right there? May 5th at 5 to 6. Oh, it's only going to last an hour. That's the address. Yeah, that's the address right there. That's the swearing in. And I'm telling you, those people there, they care about the people of Dolton. They do. So you guys will know where they're going to be, what time, the address. And it's going to be an hour. Shoot, I'm going to have to get there fast. I'm going to have to get there at 3 o'clock just to get in the building. I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of people there. It's going to be a lot of people there. Oh, my God. I can imagine. It's going to be a lot of people there. And here's Jason House got his name on the building already. Jojo. I hate when I do that. There it is. Don't that look nice? It does something to me. It wakes me up. It's more like a I get this beautiful feeling just to see that name, Mayor Jason House. Not because I know who he is. It's something about his name. It stands out. I feel hope. I feel joy. I feel the pressure lifted off our shoulders. We don't have to go and fight anymore and be fighting, just fighting to get in the building, fighting about our taxes, fighting about where's the money? What did you do with our money? Why is our water bill so high? You know, people be having big, big water bills. So that's beautiful to see his name on the building. And now we had a great discussion. It was nice. It was off the bomb. It was awesome. Awesome. So let me get the music to send y'all out on a beat. I should have had it prepared already. Come on, Misty. Come, baby. Misty? Forget her. She'll come in when she's ready. I'm going to send y'all out on a good note here. I want you guys to feel better. Because, I mean, talking about Tiffany Henyard, oh, my God, it dampens you. It dampens you. I'm serious. It dampens you. So I want you guys to go out on a good note. Yeah. I'm going to send y'all out on a good note. I love music. I love music. Any type of music. Yeah. Let's see what number I'm going to play. I don't, if I get a, they going to send me an email. All I got to do is just, what I'll do, I'll wind up just changing it. Let me see which one I want. This is a farewell. We will see you all again. Thank you all for coming in on Bay Solo Channel. And I would like y'all to hit that like button if you didn't hit it already. Get me on this song. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. I want to send that off to you guys. And I want to thank you all for coming in. Love, peace, and happiness. Get some good rest, good sleep. I hope all is well. I hope everybody had a good night with me tonight. Thank you for hanging out with Babe Solo. Mwah. I love you guys. I'm gonna send you some love. Here you go. Coming from Babe Solo. Yahoo! Rock and roll. 100%. God bless. Bye.